This game in particular, you've talked about how this is sort of the definition of a rivalry game. Do you kind of sense that in the preparation?
Yeah. I mean, it's somewhat of a natural thing. It's been that case. I mean, it goes back to when I played in college, Montana State. I mean, there's just certain things that it brings a little more out of you. It's really one of the cool parts about what we're able to do is you get something that gets your adrenaline going at a little different level. So our guys seem to be engaged, and hopefully we're ready to go.
Always a fun environment. It's always exciting. It's just a fun rivalry to be a part of.
You've kind of had their number since you've been here. Looking forward to continuing that this go round.
Yeah, definitely. You know, they have a good team. They have a good team, and they have a really good player on their squad, and we understand that, and it's going to be a very exciting game. It's going to be an exciting game. We're going to hit them with our A game, and they're going to hit us with their A game, and we'll see what the outcome is.
I mean, it's the reality is there's quite a few places around the country that rivalries have come to a screeching halt with conference realignment, and this might be an example for a perfect one. I know we're not playing BYU in football, and everybody's up in arms about it, but there's a lot of logistics and things that go into play, and you won't find too many programs that are playing in-state games as hard as this, on a recurring home-and-home situation. So I think this one's a little bit deeper than most, and so I've never been opposed to keeping it going, and we've got our hands full. There's no doubt about it, but it is cool. I mean, how can it? As much as I'd want to complain and fight and hope that we didn't have to play BYU, there is something that's pretty special about it.
Well, last year was a lot of fun. Playing in their gym, like the fans just went crazy. And I really hope it's going to be that way for us too.
Obviously they don't have Haas this year, but Collinsworth is equally talented. What can you do to limit him? And he's getting all these triple doubles. How do you stop that?
Well, you have to stay tuned. Tomorrow night, 8:06, I think, is tip-off. We've got a lot of different plans. Whether it comes to fruition or not, I don't know if we're going to be able to. There's been a lot of teams that have tried, and he's got as many triple-doubles as anybody I can remember playing against in college. It's hard in 40 minutes to accomplish what he accomplishes. And he's good at getting his teammates involved, and he's very good on the glass. We've got a lot of different plans. It's not about having a plan. I think it's about having plan A, plan B, and plan C, and a lot of it's going to be accomplished, obviously, with some energy, and you got to have your mind engaged and know what the plan is. So we'll see how it goes.
Really, you don't give those guys like those, sharpshooters like those, you don't give those easy touches. You don't give them easy looks at three-pointers and just any shots, because guys like those can just shoot it, plain out shoot it. And with Collinsworth, you can't really let him dictate or control the game, because that's what he likes to do. He likes to control the game, he likes to assist, and he likes to do a little bit of everything. So you kind of have to limit his touches a little bit and stay tight to those shooters and not give them any easy looks.
Well, the same thing that'll make you laugh will make you cry. I mean, it's not an advantage to be playing BYU in any regard. I've got a lot of respect for what they do, and there's a lot of kids that are recruited by both schools, and so this kind of game certainly is not. There's a lot riding. You can't say that it's not going to hurt you. But it's certainly, I think they're a quality team to where any committee that's sitting down trying to determine whether or not you're that large team, for example, and sees that you're playing a caliber of team like BYU and like the other teams on our schedule, you hope that solves that problem a little bit. But, I would never say this game's an advantage. That's what kind of made me chuckle when it came out of your mouth that playing BYU's an advantage, because they're a real good team.